Well, good day, everyone. Kingdom Health family, come on in, everyone. As you know, this month of October, we've been focusing on Substance Use Awareness Month. We've been talking about all things addiction. We talked about the definition of addiction, what it looks like, how it impacts family members, friends, our working, our living situations, just really honing in on what addiction is, how it correlates with substance use and misuse and disorders. And now we're going to be talking about how we can get help, the resources that are available. And we've had a great time having Nurse Sharon on this entire time, sharing with us all this insight, this information, this wisdom. And now we're going to have the tools. So glad that you all are here today. Um, we learned last week that recovery, it's really an individualized journey that somebody takes to maintain that sobriety, all in pursuit of really living that health wellness lifestyle, living out purpose and fulfillment in life. So we learned that last week. Now we're going to get some tools for recovery. So what are those recovery tools, Nurse Sharon, that you can share with us today?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about resources of recovery. Just want to tell you one word that I did learn. The terminology is called recovery capital. And
Mhm.
what recovery capital is that what a person has already or what they need in order to have a successful recovery journey. And it's really just basic needs, just like you and I, basic needs. We need accommodation, living accommodations, a safe place to live. We need to take care of our health, right? Our mental health and our physical health. We need to go to our doctor's appointments, manage our medications, eat
Mhm.
healthy, and exercise and diet if you have to.
Mhm.
Um, and most of us wake up every morning with a purpose. We have some place to go. Most people
Mhm.
in recovery, in order to feel that sense of purpose and wanting to give back, you want to wake up every morning with a daily task, go to a job, maybe volunteer. You need to have your independence. You need to have that
Mhm.
income in order to feel like you are useful
Yeah.
again, right?
Mhm.
And also community involvement is so important because so long so many people have been isolated and cut off from the community due to stigmas or just shame. And getting back in touch with in connection with the community is so helpful. Um, the relationships with the faith-based communities and also very important recovery community because there you will find support, the help
Yeah.
you need. They have lots of things to offer, and friendships. Also, they provide so much. So, giving back, staying connected to the community is very important. Um, and as a result, the community involvement will let you know that, hey, you really can't do this alone. This is not a
Yeah.
one-man show. You need all types of supports to help get you through this very arduous, at times, journey. Is not an
Yeah.
easy one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So share with us, what are those communities that individuals can get involved with to help to really receive that support? You know,
Mhm.
what communities do we have locally that can
Okay.
help us out with that?
All right. There's so many. I'm telling you, if you go on Google, you'll be overwhelmed with. You'll be surprised how many nonprofit and profit resources, for-profit resources are available for the recovery community. But I'll just name a few. CCAR. This is big. It's actually in our area. It's called CCAR, Connecticut Community for Addictions and Recovery. Um, they actually provide help for individuals at any stage of their recovery. They can be actually still contemplating, still using, but contemplating, and they'll still provide services for you.
Mhm.
They provide the support you need. They have all types of recovery meetings, AA, NA, Al-Anon for families, women. meetings. They have family therapy, all types of meetings and resources that they can have. They also have a 24-hour helpline for recovery support as well.
Mm.
A big one. Oh, I'll go back to them. Peer support programs, which is really big. They offer education for even individuals who have gone through recovery, and they offer a recovery coach program. They'll actually
Mm.
certify you in that way. So they have a
Wow.
lot going on at CCAR. Um, and then you have the Connecticut Harm Reduction Alliance. That's another Connecticut based resource center. They actually have a mobile service where they go out into the community giving out Narcan education and giving them supplies. They go out and they give showers. They have a place where they give showers for people on the street,
That's so
food.
awesome.
Yeah, hygiene products, wound care. They have nurses on board, so many volunteers. They do a lot. They do a lot of education and awareness as well. As far as other resources for outpatients. You have Rushford Center. You have
Mm.
the Root Center. Some people who are on the medicated assisted program, they go through the Root Center and they receive counseling there, as long as well as maintaining their daily dose of their methadone. Um,
Mm.
we also have a CCAR, which is called, excuse me, CHR, a Connecticut
Mm.
Health
Yeah.
Resource. Everybody knows that. They deal with mental health and the substance abuse. They provide meetings and information for families and individual participants. And the IAP Foundation, they also provide resources. And
Mm.
for if you want to talk about, if you will, Dr. Vanessa, treatment centers that can help you if you're just getting into that place where you're just like, okay, you're out of the pre-contemplative stage.
Yeah.
You easing out of the contemplation stage and you're ready for action. You can call Blue Hills Hospital. There's 24 hours as far as taking individuals and then
Mm.
provide withdrawal management for them. And they also have a rehab program. It's 28 days. At that place, also CVH provides the same thing, Merritt Hall. We also have
Mm.
a place called High Watch Recovery. That's in Litchfield, Connecticut, but they offer withdrawal management and intense inpatient treatment for individuals. And
Mm.
last but not least, I'll give you this one, Intercommunity. They're just growing, 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 as you
Yeah.
can see them
See them
everywhere.
popping up. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it, boy.
Yeah.
Um, they provide inpatient services and outpatient treatment services for patients. And they have a lot of support groups and meetings, counseling, mental health, everything, even for women and children. They've even extended out to that
Wow.
point. Yeah, so there's a lot available. And I'll tell you
Not
another thing.
available.
Say, for example, Dr. Vanessa, right?
Yeah.
If you're working, say you got a job and you're at night and you missed all the meetings during the day, guess what? You can go online and key
Wow.
in NA meetings or AA meetings on Zoom or online, and you can get them right there. And they span not just in our nation, the United States, they go for the other countries. And you'll meet
Wow.
different people from other countries who are also in recovery, sharing their testimonies and their struggles and their successes. So it's a lot out
Mm.
there. That's why I said you cannot do it alone. You said earlier, you said they need support,
Yes. We
and
need
yes,
support.
support,
Yeah.
support, support.
Yes. Yes. Not judgment,
Mhm,
but support. Yes.
yeah,
Absolutely. So
mhm,
I mean, it just segues. We have the choice today between
mhm,
life and death,
yes,
blessings and curses. We call all of heaven to witness the decision that you and I make. Oh,
mhm,
that we would choose life so that we can live and we can help others live as well. There are a plethora of resources that are available. And now we just learned that it's not just within that 9 to 5 window, it can be
mhm.
after hours too as well. So that support is so, so, so necessary. I mean, Nurse Sharon, anything else that you wanted, any last words that you wanted to share with us?
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
want to tell you again, like I did on the last, that, if anyone who's tuned in now and they feel like they have any type of mental health issues or crisis or drug or alcohol concern or just need to talk to somebody, remember we have that lifeline is 988. You can call, you can text, or you can chat.
Mhm.
211 info line. They always have resources available 24 hours for recovery. And don't forget, if you're in a immediate emergency situation, please don't delay. Call 911. The sooner you get help, the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Sooner the help, the better.
Hmm.
And that's what we're here for. That's the initiative that we're here for.
Yeah.
Help is available, resources are available. We're
Mhm.
here to help you move forward to choosing life. Choosing life. So, those that are here on the live, put hashtag I choose life and say how you're going to do it. Even if this may not directly apply to you, we know that we have family members or friends that this could help them out with. Remember, to like, share, and let's help everyone be aware. We have an exciting event coming up on October. We had an exciting event that
Yes,
came
yes.
up October the 19th. Now that we've since passed two of the resources that were there.
Mhm.
Or that we mentioned earlier were there, CCAR and Connecticut Harm Reduction Alliance.
Mhm.
Even though, maybe you're watching this live and you weren't able to be with us then, but it's okay because you still have access to that information now. You can reach out to them, you can go on the website, you can give them a call and ask them whatever questions you may have.
That's
All
right.
right. Well, we're so glad that you all were able to join us today throughout the entire month. And we're glad that some of you were able to even join us at the Health Fest. And we're looking forward to seeing you again next week, Tuesday on the live or on the replay. Other than that, have a wonderful and a prosperous week. Be blessed,
Yeah.
everyone. Bye bye.
Bye. Be blessed.